I've created this video to demonstrate how to safely create book creator accounts for our students and how to house them in teacher-specific libraries. So I'm going to log in, I'm going to Book Creator, and I'm going to sign in as a teacher here. Once I click to sign in, switch to a teacher, I'm going to sign in with my Microsoft account. I've already signed in before, so oops, it's going to ask me to sign in. Type in your SD72 email address. So here's my Book Creator space, and right now it landed specifically in one of the teachers' libraries, but here is my set of libraries that I have created as a manager for the district, basically Book Creator Pro account, but as a TL, you will manage it for the school. So it's fairly easy to create a library and add students to that library, so then the teacher can take that over, or you could work with your students within your library time to do this. So I'm going to click on create a new library. I'm going to name the library, and I would recommend putting the year in front of there. So I'm going to say 23 Smith A, just because I already have a Smith one. I'm going to allow my students to search for images. I'm going to allow them to edit their own books. This is where you might decide what you want. Reading each other's books, that means that the books will be in the library and they can access them. I would turn that off for right now. I might turn off collaboration depending on what your age groups are, and I would definitely turn off add comments. Please do not allow them to publish their books online individually. We can go and change that later. For our littles, we don't want them to do that. And create a library. What that does is right now it creates a library, which if I click on it, this is where all the students that I put in this library, this is where all those books would be housed. Once I create that library, what I'm going to do is I send the invite code to that teacher that you want to co-teach with. That co-teacher clicks on that invite code, signs in as a teacher, and then that teacher will be underneath here. And what you can do is that you just click on that teacher and bump them up to assign them as a co-teacher. Once we're in here, we are now going to add specific students to this library, and we do that by clicking on your account icon on the top right and going down to student logins. Now this is where you're going to access the Excel document that I've created for you. I've created a video on how to add to that Excel document, or you could just manually add students into here one at a time so that they're in your master list, and then we reassign them to the library itself. So I already have my Excel document done up. I have made sure that I have my unique username by combining the year, the teacher name, and then these template usernames that I've supplied with you here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to copy all of these unique usernames right off my Excel, and I'm going to go back into my Book Creator, and I'm going to click Add More Students. And this allows me to paste all of those students that I've copied from the Excel in as one. I click Next. What I need to do now is I need to select the library which I'm going to put them in. So I'm going to say I want to put them in my Smith A. Next. And I'm done. So now if I click back up to Smith, I can see that there are all the users that I've just added to Smith's library. And if a teacher was here, I could click on the three dots and I could say promote to co-teacher. If I made a mistake, I could remove that user. So now that we've provided a space for the students to work, what we want to do is provide them a safe way for them to access this space. So again, I go into my settings And the reason why I got you guys to group them with the teacher name is because when I go and I say print all QR badges, it actually does all of them in the list. And right now I have 14 sheets of paper. So what I want to do is I want to just print off here the ones that I need for 23 Smith, pages 1 through 6. Print off pages 1 through 6. Once those are printed off, the student now needs to access Book Creator as a student. So here I've done bookcreator.com. Now I'm in a student sign in, and what I do is I sign in with a QR code. Once we enable that, it enables the camera, and you might have to click allow camera for Book Creator to use it, and the students hold up that QR code right in front of the camera, and it automatically opens up the workspace within Book Creator for them. If the camera is disabled, you might have to press F8 on the student laptop keyboard in order to enable that camera. And that's it.